So I don't think I've done a video specifically about Lord talents yet. I I've probably mentioned it in others, but I wanted to do one specifically on it, particularly now that I've reached the best level for it, or the my first goal anyway. So as you can see, I am. If you look up here in the corner, in the 41, I have reached Lord level 41. Now, every time you increase your Lord level, you get talent points, which then you come here to the talent screen and you can put them in any of these three columns. Now, I know I've mentioned VIP 10 in other videos, which is a very important goal because VIP 10 is when you can reset and apply talent sets for free. So if you look at my talents, if you click on talent memory, you can see that I have one set up for military, I have one set up for build and research, and I have one set up for training. And if you look at them, you can see the military, everything is in military. You know, I did skip siege and I did only go down one column because the goal is to get to here basically as quickly as possible. These boxes with the blue, those are usable, or those are Lord talents you can trigger. Let me make sure I'm in that since I was just looking at that screen. If you come to this little book down here, since I am currently in using my military talent set, I can trigger any of these military talents. Recall if I needed to bring my troops home quickly, Mega March if I wanted to increase my March cap by 10%. It only lasts for 30 minutes though, so I usually only do that in the second half of hour-long events, or doing the gate, or attacking the Undead Lord. And then Divine Blessing. Again, only lasts for 30 minutes, which kind of stinks. But 30% of units killed in battle will be converted to wounded. So this might be helpful. I might, tomorrow is our Dragonia, our second one. And if it follows the same pattern as the last one, the last couple of hours will be a free-for-all at the center where you can send whatever you want. And that's when I'm planning on getting most of my points for having wounded and attacking others. And so I might use, if I use that, it does affect the kill rate in Dragonia. I'm not sure though, because I've never used it. So we're going to find out tomorrow. And if it, and I'll either post a note on this video or do another video covering it. Anyway, so those are the military talents. And then you can also change it fast here under the book. If you click this little gem thing down here, you can also get it there. Now training, sorry, I want to actually look at it. Training has all of my points under balance. This is good for reducing the number of troops I need to send gathering. It's really annoying because speeding up gathering is under economy, but reducing the number of troops you use is under balance. Very frustrating. It increases your training cap, heal speed, storage protection, how quickly your stamina replenishes, and then and also your traps. It affects your traps. And then the talents are Hunt Mastery, which reduces the stamina cost for Hell Fortresses, which is what I use it for because I don't really hunt monsters, by 20%. It lasts for only 10 minutes, so it's better if you have something set up with somebody else. I do a thing called Fortress Palooza in my older alliance sometimes, where we have 5 people run, and every one of them runs 2 rallies, one after the other, and we all join each other's rallies, so you get 10 rallies in 10 minutes. Nice jumping points for Hunter Tactic when it works. Cost reduction reduces the resources needed for training and healing troops. And then instant heal instantly heals 10% of the infirmary's wounded for free. Doesn't cost you any resources or time or anything. And then the reason why I waited until now to do this video. Build and research. Like it says, building and research, food and production, gathering. This is where you get the boost to gathering, iron production. Once you reach Lord level 41, if you go down, unlike the Institute and other research areas, you don't have to research, or you don't have to do both sides to move forward. So if you go down just one side, then when you reach Lord level 41, you have enough talent points to use Swift Gather. And Swift Gather is awesome. Let's go ahead and make sure that's applied. Now, as you can see, I have troops. I have 5 marches, all of them out gathering. I sent them all to level 6 iron and gold mines. And I sent enough for them to fully gather these spots. So if I do nothing, in a little under 2.5 hours, they will fully gather the resource spots and head back on their own. Swift Gather. If I use that, you can see they are all now heading home. When they get back, and I could speed this up, I could switch to the military talents and use recall and get them back in 3 seconds. So that is incredibly useful. The only downside is that it does have a 24-hour cooldown. You can see this number, it's counting down from 24 hours, so I can't use it again until this time tomorrow. So a lot of people, I usually try and save it. I try and make sure that it's available when the gather stages of Ace Lord and Get Weak are about to end. I also try and make sure I have it available during Valiant Conquest, because if you use that on level 7 resource spots during Valiant Conquest, I'm not sure if this castle will be able to, but most of my other castles can get all the resources for all the resource points within 4 hours, because they'll hit 2 sets of level 6 resource spots. It takes them less than 2 hours to do those. This one takes longer, so yeah, it won't quite do it here. And then they do a set of level 7s and get it done in less than 4 hours. This castle's not quite there yet. Need to get a little more gather speed research done. But anyway, so that is the talent points. And as I said, VIP 10 is really essential, because, you know, I'll switch depending on what I'm doing. Like I was gathering, so I had them all in I was using the gather set, which is also build and train, or build and research. If I'm attacking a Hell Fortress, I'll switch it all to military. If I'm going to be doing training, healing, or just in general, almost, if I'm not specifically gathering or doing military stuff, then I'll have it in this, because as I said before, your stamina replenishes faster using this talent set. And again, VIP 10 is very important to this because it allows you to switch for free. If you don't have VIP 10, then you can go to the Alliance shop. And under miscellaneous at the bottom, you can buy them for 160,000 Alliance coin. Or you can spend diamonds. I don't remember how many diamonds it takes. It might be 2,000, but don't quote me on that. And so, that's why, since I do it many times a day, it's very important that I have VIP 10 so I can do it for free. So, yeah. And that's your introduction to Lord Talents.